Hi Virgos! Welcome to the True Mind Tarot channel. For those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Juhi and I am here today to do a love spread for the month of August for you Virgos. So, already shuffled the deck, let's see what's coming up. King of Cups is showing itself, putting it back for right now. Gonna pull 9 cards. Feel ready with shuffling. What is up for Virgos in regards to love for the month of August? Woo! Okay. What is up for Virgos in love for the month of August? Okay. And we have 5 of Cups. Oh, in the recent past, looks like there may have been some loss. The Sun, that's beautiful, on the side of the 2 Cups. And Queen of Swords in reverse. Watch your words. Page of Wands in the current past, in reverse. 5 of Swords in reverse. And Page of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. Two very young energy. And projected future. 4 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. And 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Very interesting, Virgo. Okay, Virgo. And Knight of Pentacles in reverse as well. It looks like in your recent past you have lost something. And you have experienced some sadness, some remorse, grief over it. But with the 5 of Cups you always see not everything is lost. Like there is the 2 of Cups. And it looks like you are fully embracing those 2 cups. Or you have been, because it's in your recent past. And there is some sort of innocence in embracing those 2 remaining cups with a sort of joy. Water under the bridge. However, with the Queen of Swords, either you are embracing this energy, or maybe your person is embracing this energy. This may be your person, by the way, as well. It may be that there is an energy in or around you that has a lot of wisdom and has a lot of clarity, but maybe a little bit rash in speaking. And when this person does so, or this energy does so, it may cut. It may be hurtful. It may be painful. So I almost feel like this may be you or the person that you're dealing with, while like one person is still like, although this energy may be embraced, the underlying of the Sun, the underlying energy is still one of loss and of sadness. And it looks like this Queen of Swords may be a little bit impatient to deal with this 5 of Cups energy. Yeah, a little bit impatient, and therefore like maybe a little bit a lack of empathy or compassion. So if this is you, be careful. Just like if you're dealing with somebody who comes across innocent and cheerful, be gentle when this person has a setback and maybe or maybe a little bit of a moody day, and don't take it personally, because this person is still dealing with some loss. And maybe it is you. Maybe you are still dealing with loss, and you are showing the world a mask of happiness and innocence. And although that may be part of you, if you are only showing the sunny side up, like you're an egg, then people around you or the person that you're dealing with may not quite understand when you are suddenly feeling sad or withdrawn, may take it personally. So it's always good to kind of balance what you communicate, to balance it to the outer world, so people know what's going on with you and it doesn't come as a surprise, so they can empathize with you. That is the other way around. Then in the current energy, it looks like there are, I don't know, it looks like if there is a loss of a lover, it looks like there may be two new suitors coming up, and they are very young though, and but it does, yeah, like they're just kind of exploring it. This may be a little bit more passionate. This one is just kind of maybe exploring what love is. And it also looks like it's not really coming to anything. And maybe this is your energy, or maybe this is your energy, but somehow it does look like whoever you may encounter right now, it looks a little bit like whoever you are, if you're dating right now and it doesn't go anywhere, then that is okay, because it looks a little bit like you need to learn this. Coming from that Queen of Swords energy in reverse, that may show up, in a Five of Swords energy, where there is a fight, where there's not really a loser and not really a winner, but everybody ends up hurt. And this person may think he has won, but he has lost two friends, and these two people may just have walk away from something that may be very valuable to them as well. And I feel a little bit like with these two pages, it is the lesson for the Queen of Swords, that maybe you or your person needs to learn how to balance this energy, where to actually how to become a Queen of Swords upright. Because a Queen of Swords upright, I actually really like her, because for me, she is somebody, and I'm saying she, but this can be a woman or a man. It's the energy. This is someone who has lived life and who has learned the lessons through painful experiences. And because they have done the work, they can see with clarity. And because they can see with clarity, you cannot get away with bullshit. But instead of retreating, making yourself smaller, or making yourself bigger and say things that you may regret, the Queen of Swords, she just cuts to the chase. Is that how you say it? She's just straightforward. That's what I want to say. So right now it looks like it looks like maybe you're reinventing yourself. You're reinventing yourself in regards to others. And it almost looks like you're learning the skill of fighting. So if you are, I just want to say, don't give up. If you are dating and every time people walk away, or you are the one walking away, don't fall into the trap of thinking like, oh, I am not meant for any relationships, or all my relationships are failing because I'm failing, or all the people I met are flawed, or whatever. It is just because you need to learn this lesson of setting healthy boundaries and speaking from a place and a space of clarity, that is not from hiding away or inflating your ego whatsoever. And learning that lesson, it looks like you may you actually need to give those swords a rest, and you need to rest yourself too. This integrating time of that lesson with this window here, with this motherly figure and the child. I always feel like it may have something like that dynamic or that self-protective mechanism may have something to do with your childhood. So Virgos, then I feel like once you come out of that period of rest, this is how you emerge. And they're upside down here because you're not quite there yet. This is a potential of the projected future. It's not set in stone, but this is, look at all those pentacles, and it's already like you're kind of already carrying it here, but because you're still, there's still that sadness, or that there's still that painful lesson that needs to be learned. And like, as long as that it isn't learned, this might not come in for you. So this, yeah, so embrace whatever, also the unpleasant interactions, and see the interactions as opportunities to do better the next time. Learning moments. And then you may emerge as a very, and it does look single. Doesn't look like, yeah, it looks like a bit like you may be dating a little bit on and off, and after a while that you may retreat from like apps like Tinder or Happen or whatever dating tools you use, or maybe just going to the bar. It looks like you retreat from that market, and then you emerge an abundant Nine of Pentacles here, and you can see this tiny little snail here, which is always like it's like a reminder. It's like slow but steady growth. It's a process. It's a development that it doesn't go from one day to the other, just like that. And then there is this Ten of Pentacles too. So it looks like this is more alone. This can be also more like a family energy. So it's almost like you have an option to choose. You can choose either way. You can it can also be soul tribe, soul family, and maybe you're stepping into a timeline where you are the founder of a new family. Sorry about that. 9, 10. Okay, let's wrap this up with a oracle card. No, sorry, I want to clarify the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands real quick. Page of Pentacles, tell me more about the Page of Pentacles. Virgos, tell me more about the Page of Pentacles for Virgos. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles for Virgos. Okay, yeah, Three of Swords. So it must be, looks like I said, it looks like it, you may have to experience a little bit more of that heartbreak. But it's, yeah, and it's coming with the Empress and the Ten of Cups. The heartbreak is bringing you the energy of the Empress that is birthing the energy for a Ten of Cups, where you are abundant. Like this is very much family energy too. Like this is very. This looks like it looks like August, maybe a little bit dark, but it's almost like it is supposed to be like that. Like you need to learn something, and once you've learned that, then all of this is available for you. And I almost feel like there may be some, like the Empress, like fertility, like this family card. Virgo, there may be like a family on the way for you, like a literal family, like with a house and a father and a mother and 2 kids. And here again, but then also like, and there may also be like, there's also very independent energy. So either you stay single or you go into more of like a family modus. But it can also be that it just means that you don't no longer depend on another, on external factors to be happy, because you are already abundant. Whatever comes on top of it is just a complementary. It's not, you don't need it. Okay, Virgo, I really like it. Let's wrap this up with the oracle card. What message do you have for Virgos? Too many for the month of August in regards to love. Tell me more about the love for Virgos in August. More. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Oh, that's beautiful. This is actually this picture is actually the theme of the whole deck. Like, all the cards have this imprint on the back. So that's beautiful. Yeah, so it is like with the conceptual mind, and like we see that a lot, right? Like there's a lot of there seems to be a thread throughout the month that is surrounded the mental space with all the swords, the Queen of Swords and the Five of Swords and Four of Swords and even the Three of Swords. And it's almost like there is because of a loss in the past, there may be like a mental constructions around the theme of loss in a protective way that doesn't help to it doesn't help you to call in the abundance, and it may actually even leap your mind into a loop of believing that it's not meant for you, or something a little bit like it's like almost like a test, and it is really an invitation to, with everything that you experience, to listen to your heart instead of to your mind, because that is where your wisdom is. And that is also where the name for this channel is coming from. The true mind of our being is the heart. Okay, Virgo, I hope this was helpful for you. I wish you a beautiful August. Enjoy that sun. This is a very Augusty card for me. And it looks like there is sunshine coming in after the rain. And it's like, it's almost like it has showed itself already. It may look like there is like a little bit of dissatisfying dating perhaps going on, but it's only laying the foundation for a very stable, fulfilling relationship, perhaps with kids. And the most beautiful thing is that you turn out in a way that you realize you don't need another in order to be complete and happy and fulfilled. So I love it for you, Virgo. Happy August.